stars. A perfect private rhythm.
That was the trailer for Parallel Avenue, and we have with us the director and two actors from Parallel Avenue. We have Lior Baum, Casey Elwin, and Sarah Schulte. Thank you so much for joining us, the three of you.
Thank you for having us.
So, for those that haven't heard of it, tell everyone a little bit about Parallel Avenue. What's the plot? What's the idea behind it? Lior, start with you.
Okay. The film is about five women who sharing their memories of Los Angeles throughout the city, and you see that they are talking about places and memories that they have, and it's really a piece about L.A. that is told through the experiences of these five women. So it's based on growing up in L.A. and seeing different sides of it that you just wish people knew about, and just trying to find different characters that express the way certain parts of the city feel. That's where it comes from.
Great. Where did the idea for the film come to you?
I think I was on a bus one day going on Wilshire Boulevard, and I was thinking, this got to be the longest street in the city. And there's so many intersections, and I wondered, what if there was one woman whose whole life sort of took place on this street? That was like a Wilshire Boulevard idea. And then the city's so big, and there's so many types of people here, I figured, well, why don't I just concentrate on the spread out element, how everybody sort of leaves these parallel lives, and they have so much in common, but they don't know each other. So I made it five women instead of one, and chose parts of the city that I knew the best and that I felt attached to.
Yeah, the thing that I really like about the film, and why I think it kind of relates to this show, is that it really focuses on the scenery and the visuals of Los Angeles. And that's I would say that Los Angeles is one of the sixth actor in your film.
Yeah, it's you hear the director say that, like, oh, it's like a character in the film, but it really, this time it is. It's the women are actually addressing the city itself. They're talking to the city as if it's someone who gave them this experience personally in their lives. So I mean, the city is just it's so multifaceted, and everybody has love stories and tragedies and things that happened when they moved here. So it's just it's ripe for all that stuff. L.A.
It's
Dreams.
basically five vignettes, five different women and their stories about Los Angeles and their thoughts about the city.
Absolutely.
So what's going on with it as far as distribution? I know that you're in a couple of film festivals right now.
Yeah, we premiered at the L.A. Shorts Fest about a month back, and it's currently we're just submitting it. We finished it only a few months ago. And in terms of distribution, the first thing we want to do is get as many people in LA to see it as possible. Because it's such a LA-centric thing that you want people who grew up here to sort of experience something different about the city. And then from there, we're open to wherever people accept it. But that's the main focus, is get it a home here, get people to see it here, and then spread it out in other countries, hopefully. I mean, it's I think a lot of people can relate to it, even if it's not about LA for them.
I think so too. I think everybody that lives in the Los Angeles, well, everybody should see it, but especially people that live in the Los Angeles area should definitely check it out.
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah. Where can people find information about it? I know that you have that trailer on YouTube. Where can people find information about what's going on with Parallel Avenue?
Well, there's a couple of places. I mean, the main site, our official site, is on rooftopmind.com. That's our production company. So you can see all our other films, and it's rooftopmind.com/Parallel Avenue. That's one way you can just see all the info, a little bit more how it got made. And then Facebook, we give updates all the time. So Rooftop Mind also has a Facebook page that we keep everybody up to date with the screenings and little extras that they can find. So that's where a lot of the stuff's been happening, is on Facebook right now.
Great. Yeah, I'm really glad. I love it being contacted by people about things like this, because I would have never been exposed to this film had you not contacted me. So I'm really glad that you did.
It just, sometimes you just see a coincidence, like they're promoting LA, we're trying to promote LA. Let's see if we have like this in common, and you did. I mean, you responded to it, and that made it feel like it's worthwhile.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an excellent film. And Sarah and Kisia, how did the two of you get involved in this
Hi.
Either one of you can start.
Hi, I'm Kessia. Well, I got involved. The concept itself really called my attention.
Mhm.
I moved to LA recently, so I saw so much variety in the city itself that was not the stereotypical, just the West Side type of lifestyle or Beverly Hills type of lifestyle. So the way he was depicting this side of LA was very interesting for me because I think it has so much variety, so many cultures, so many stories. And in fact, I think those 5 vignettes really can be individually a story on its own. So
So too.
it was really, really what really caught my attention. And then Rosa, the character that I was playing, I love the fact that she was in all downtown and she was speaking to downtown because it's so full of life, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Great. And what about for you, sir?
Well, this project literally had my name on it, so that was one thing that really caught my attention. But like Kessia said, the story behind it was just so beautiful, and for Leo to have this idea and bring it to life, I could not wait to jump at this chance. And when I came in to audition for him and I had to tell him, I said, I'm your Sarah. I am. This is
It's me.
It
Come on.
is.
Yeah.
And the ironic part is I'm from California, and you don't find a lot of girls like the character I played, Sarah. She's this wholesome, sweet girl coming in from a small town, following the love of her life, and which is theater. But for me, I've grown up in California my entire life, and being that girl that is following her dream here, you don't see that a lot. So I was in love with the chance of trying. So thank you.
Yeah, I think actors especially should see the film because I think a lot of them would relate to your character. There's a lot of shots of you outside different theaters and outside old theaters or shut down theaters, some stuff at Griffith Observatory. It's really great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's such an experience to shoot because some of these places I had never even known existed. I mean, I'd never been to the Griffith Observatory for how long I've been here. Gosh, we just had the most beautiful places to go to. I never would have expected the school that was burnt down. What was that called?
Oh, that was originally this place was called the Jane House. I don't know if you know it, Brett. The on Hollywood and Vine, it used to be the home or the school where all the Hollywood kids used to go to. Chaplin's kids, Pickford's kids used to go there.
Oh, really?
And since then, we always knew it was like this, like really almost like a L.A. monument, like a landmark. And when we went there, we couldn't find it. We didn't know where it went. It had been burnt in this fire, and it was all covered up. And there was a whole new bar scene that was all surrounding it. So we went to the second floor of this bar, like cantina area, and saw that, hey, it's actually here. We filmed the very top of it, and actually got to preserve a piece of LA that was
lost.
old Hollywood. Old Hollywood.
That's great.
Beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
great.
That was a cool moment.
Guys, we're talking with the director and two of the actresses from Parallel Avenue. If you have any questions for them about Parallel Avenue or anything else, make sure you give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. That's 1-800-336-2225. We'll be back on La La Land on CRN Digital Talk.